My name is Aleksandar Prelevic, and I'm president of Montenegrin IT cluster. Today, I'm going to present you some very disappointing facts about our region. Disappointing because we are losing young, smart, very well-educated people, and we are losing biological substance. And the facts which I'm going to present to you today, I expect to see your long faces when I'm going to present to you what we are facing at this moment. But at the end of my presentation, I hope that I'm going to see some smiles, because I'm also going to present some kind of part of solution. Not full solution, but part of solution of that very, very important, in my opinion, most important issue in our region. But now here it is. Well, I'm going to present to you brain drain versus brain gain. What is, okay, I told you already who am I, and this is definition of brain drain. Brain drain actually is not a thing which was invented 2 days ago or 2 months ago or 200 years ago. It was always with us. Always the best minds were leaving their countries in search for better positions, for better life, for better everything. Now we are living in a region which has very bright minds, but we are not offering the best solutions, the best life to that best minds we have here. This is what causes the brain drain. This is some kind of definitions. The legislation. Legislation is something which is, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. The legislation is state-owned part of that problem. Okay. The legislation is the state-owned part of that issue, of that problem. If our legislative bodies are responsible and taking into consideration all the issues we are facing, then we will have much better laws than we have at this moment. We are going to approach the EU, and we are going to accept all the EU laws about not only the brain drain issue, but we are going to accept all the EU rules and everything. So that cause is going to vanish. We are not going to face that cause anymore in, let's say, 5 or 10 years from now. But 5 or 10 years from now means that we are going to lose so many quality people, so many quality minds are going to invest their minds in some other countries, in some other cultures, and we are going to lose our biological material, our region. I'm not talking only about Kosovo or Montenegro or something like that, but I'm speaking about our whole region, Western Balkans. Another cause is education. But this is some kind of, how to say that, we have to catch our tail, because state have to invest in education, to raise the level of education. So you don't have to go abroad to take a high level of education. You don't have to go to Oxford to be a good economist, or to London School of Economics, if you can have that in Pristina or in Prizren or in Tirana or in Podgorica. But state needs, first of all, to recognize the issue, and then to invest some money in that. I don't think that our states are recognizing that issue of brain drain. Third cause, and which is maybe most important, cause at this moment is motivation. Motivation means not only salary. Motivation means quality of life. And I think, but I'm 58 years old, I won't tell you how Vjolca is old, but we are generation. So, from my point of view, we are living in the best region in the world. The quality of life is not only salary. If you are going to sell your knowledge, sell your qualities in Germany, then you are going to earn more money. But you are going to see gray sky 9 months a year. Here, you are going to enjoy nice life in coffee shops with the wonderful weather for 9 months a year. It's another different quality of life. When they come here, they respect our quality of life, they respect our beautiful countries. We do not. We respect only salary. You are going to earn here, for example, 1,000 of something per month. In Germany, you are going to earn, for same business, you are going to earn 2,500 to 3,000 per month. But first of all, you are going to spend much more money on living costs, and then your quality of life, which is a very important thing, is completely different. It's lower than here for, I don't know, 10 times or something like that. That's why the digital nomads likes our countries. That's why digital nomads are coming to Kosovo, Albania, Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and that digital nomads are coming from that countries. But no, at this moment, we are selling our brains for a very cheap price. This is the fact. This is not mambo jumbo. This is the fact. Our region is the region which is mostly affected by the brain drain in Europe at this moment. We are losing so many very good people, very prospective people, that we cannot afford to lose. Because who's going to stay to work here? Who's going to create future for you youngsters? Not me. Not me. I have created my future. I have created future for my kids, but somebody has to create the future for you and for your kids. And if everybody who has something in his head leave our region, who is going to create that? We are going to buy the solutions created by our people, but created from another countries. And that is not the best thing we can do. Sorry? Obviously, again, we have some technical issues. I would like to move to next slide. Can you just move me? Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, this is the first slide in which I expect to cause a long face on your faces. Look at this. This is 3 billion euros a year. This is our small region, and this is how much money we are losing. Only, remember this, this is not considering every expenses, only expenses spent in education. For example, average cost of one high school graduate in our region is 25,000 euros. We are giving it for 0 euros to another countries. 3 billion euros a year. Look at the figures. And look at how Kosovo is big. Kosovo is a very significant country in this. And Montenegro is small anyway, but we are very proud to be small on this chart. And I will show you why. Serbia is losing almost 1 billion a year. Serbia is losing a city of size of Prizren or Zrenjanin a year. 50,000 very well-educated people are leaving Serbia every year. Can you imagine that? One Prizren just went out every year. Very well-educated Prizren. This is not good. And as you can see, also North Macedonia has similar problem. Albania is much better. This is for 2018. And this is not some mumbo-jumbo figures. This is Western Balkans Democratic Initiative financed by some kind of funding from Great Britain. And this is per capita. Every year, Montenegro is losing 117 euros per capita. Why? Only by investing in somebody who is going to leave and to invest his knowledge, our money. This is our money. We are all taxpayers. We are all paying for that education. And they are going to invest their knowledge for which we have paid in some other country. Germany, most of that is Germany. About some kind of 80% is living for Germany. And now something which should cause very long face for every Kosovar. Look at these figures. This is percentage of GDP loss per annum only caused by brain drain. Can you believe that Kosovo is losing 8% of the official GDP, which is, I think, 3.6 billion euros per year, only through the brain drain. Young Kosovars are leaving Kosovo in so many numbers that it counts up to 8%. And we are talking only about very well-educated, highly educated persons. I'm not taking in consideration drivers. I'm not taking in consideration physical workers and something of that. These are the people which cost this country 25,000 euros per education, and they are taking that 25,000 euros in their brains, and they are giving that 25 Kosovar euros to some another country. So we can talk whatever we want. We can imagine some very nice future, but the best of the best from our countries are leaving. They are not here. Simply, they have spent 8% of the GDP and they have left the country. And you, everybody have paid for that. This is not fair. What are the solutions? Always, state is the most important player in solutions in this kind of affairs. State have, first of all, to recognize this as a very, very important issue. Maybe the most important issue which we are facing at the moment. because other issues are solvable on the short range. This issue must be solved on a long range, because it cannot be solved in 2 or 3 years or something like that, because that issue was created 20 or 30 times ago and was gaining the strength every year. It was stronger and stronger every year. This is some kind of create better opportunities, or I don't know, open more institutes for higher education. That's everything of that is a very nice story, but the first thing, which is the most important thing, is that state must recognize this problem as one of the most important issues in developing process. These are the facts which I have neglected in this presentation, in these pie charts. So that 8%, let me just go back, that 8% for Kosovo are with complete neglection of, for example, lower skilled labor force. This takes in consideration only highly educated, very well-skilled persons. So take this in consideration when you think about this percentage. And also take in consideration figure for Montenegro. It's only 1.69%. Somebody will tell that, okay, we are a lazy nation and we don't like to work. That is not the case. We had it about 4% just 8 years ago. So these are the neglected facts. So I didn't only neglect labor immigration without high capacities and qualities. I have neglected the youngest educated abroad. Somebody is investing in them. It doesn't have to be a state, but it can be parents, cousins, I don't know, some fundings and everything, but still that money is coming from our countries, from our pockets. They are always, in 90%, they are staying to live in the countries in which they are educated. Most of them stays to live in London if they finish their school in London or in Italy. Even if they don't work in their profession, even if they work on gas stations, but they still want to stay there. This is the issue. Also, now we are very fast. Okay. Why are we on 1.69%? We have been on 4.35 or something like that, just 8 years ago. 8 years ago, we have started one very, very important program in Montenegro. Our government recognized that we are losing almost 200 million euros from our budget only by investing in educational process of youngsters which are leaving the country. So we have started one program locally in Montenegro, which we call the best. Of course, we are Montenegrins. Everything has to be at least the best, yeah? And that program was, it's not so bright or smart or so, it's not some kind of invention, it's not something which nobody thought before about. That program is actually something which is common thinking, common knowledge. If you want to think about how to stop all that bright, nice young people to leave your country and to spend your money away, then it's basically quite easy to come to that solution. 8 years ago, in 2013, our government decided to invest money to stop brain drain. And investment, Montenegro is a very small country, as you know, even Kosovo is bigger, and investment per annum is only 10 million euros. And our spendings, our losses in brain drain in 2013 was between 120 million and 140 million. And now it's 70 million. So I think that it's smart investment, yeah? If you are gaining something like 7 times more than you invest, I will start that kind of business tomorrow, yeah? I suppose that everybody of you will start that kind of business 7 times. Lazarot. It's good, yeah? What we have done, it wasn't even so expensive thing to do. We have created, we as the IT community from Montenegro, we have created just that. Online connection between employers' database and database of unemployed Bologna graduates. That's what we are missing. We don't have it in the region. We have so many different registers. To speed up? Okay. We have so many different registers which are not connected, and so on and on. Basically, what we have done, we have created a portal, matchmaking portal, which connects demands and needs. It's not so easy thing to do, but it's not very heavy task. It's something which any IT company can finish in some half a year or something like that. And as a result, what we have? Reducing brain drain for 4.2 of GDP to 1.69 in 8 years. Let me remind you again that today Kosovo is losing 8% of GDP on brain drain only on highly educated and very well skilled persons. Only from Kosovo education system. I'm not taking in consideration those of you which have finished in Italy or Albania or Montenegro or wherever. Only in Kosovar educational system. 8% is very much. So basically, I had to speed up the process. So if you have any questions, please hit now or don't hit. I can have coffee, yeah? Yeah, okay. Okay, I will be here. I will be mingling here, so approach to me whenever you want. Thank you very much for your attention.